No, the cost of opportunities is always good to know. But if you know that, then you're good to go. Yeah. No dream's too big. Chase anything, got the passion to do. Only a dream till it happens to you. Finally seeing money, now I'm acting a fool.
Alright, what's up everybody? Kevin Van Voris. Finally, we're doing my review on my Trackhawk. And yes, there it is. This is a Trackhawk. So, if you guys are new to the channel, let me take you around real quick. So this has the black exterior. The front has been expelled. The whole car has been coated, ceramic coated inside and out. Headlights have been tinted. These have been vinyl wrapped. What else? Windshield has been tinted. Got my clothing company's decal, Contagion Athletics. 5% tint all the way around. And then we also have the rear tinted also. So, I got some plans for this for sure. Working on some stuff, trying to find a company that will make me an airbag kit because I really want to put this on bags. If you guys don't know, I have a 2016 Charger Hellcat on Airlift Performance airbags. So if anybody works for Airlift, let me know because I want to put Airlift on this or some type of airbag company on this and drop it and slam the shit out of it. So let's go on the outside first. What do I really like about the car? Yellow calipers I really do like. The wheels at first I didn't like, but maybe just because it's on a black car I like them now. I think the best wheels Jeep has ever put on a SRT is going to be the WK1 wheels, which I had on my old WK2. And those are 22 inches. Those are my favorite wheels. They're the 5-spoke. You can look them up. Just type in WK1 SRT wheels. Those are the best wheels I think they've ever made. These are pretty good. I still think the brass monkeys, or whatever they were called on like my version SRTs, those were better than these. But these wheels, they have grown on me. I did change them out and put the black lug nuts, as you guys can see. The hood is my biggest complaint, but that's for a different video. But this is the front end. I do like the bottom. It looks really aggressive. I just wish that you had an option to kind of black out the grill. We vinyl wrapped it. So that's what it looks like. So I really like how the bumper is lower. I think that looks really aggressive. I just think the hood doesn't really match it. What else? Other than that, I mean, on the back of it, it just looks like a normal Grand Cherokee, except it does have the quad tip exhaust. These are black tips. And then I did get the towing package because if you guys don't know, I have a Demon coming hopefully around March. I should be getting built this week. We'll see. So I do want to tow my Demon with this. I think it'll be cool because the Demon's yellow and caliper's yellow, so gonna be matching kind of. What else? Let's go to the inside. So I didn't inspect this out. I went to the dealership. It was sitting there. I was gonna make a video on why I didn't like it, and I ended up buying it. So I have the black interior, which you guys can see with the red seat belts. So I still have this. I haven't even taken this off yet. I need to take that off. But this is the Trackhawk logo. It's got the red seat belts. What? Making a video.
I didn't know where you were.
Making a video. Stop. So I like these seats a lot better than my other SRT I had. These bolstering is a little better. The leather is really soft. What? What? Alright, so before I was interrupted by Rachel and David, so let's hop inside and check out the interior. The seats I think are a little better than my old SRT. I had the leather with the Alcantara. These are full leather, and I really like this. And I ordered this on my Demon. Hopefully they got that order right. So, also has leather wrapped steering wheel, which is real nice. For those of you guys asking how the window tint looks on the windshield, you can perfectly see out of it. Jeep logo, steering wheel's real nice, leather wrapped, Trackhawk badge there. This shifter, which is way better. The old one you just like would flick it. It was really weird, and if you didn't have one, it's hard to explain, but you would like flick it. It wouldn't actually move. You would just like flick it to drive, flick it to go backwards. This, it's just a regular, good old shifter. This carbon fiber on here is way better. A lot of people on the old SRTs had problems with theirs peeling off, and this pattern actually is different. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, you can. But looks really, really good. The fit and finish is just a lot better. So I still need, like, I'm gonna change out these lights. These are yellow. I want to change them to white. Uconnect system's really good. And what else? I did get the TVs in the back. Trying to think what else, but it's just really, really nice Jeep. If you've never sat in a Jeep, even like the Overlands or the Summits, or I don't even know what other kinds they have, but they're really nice Jeeps. SRTs are nice, and you wouldn't expect anything less from the Trackhawk. So let's hop in. Let's do a little cold start, and then I'm going to do my review on my way to work. So if you guys don't know, I own my own gym, do personal training, coaching, all that good stuff. So let's head to work and do a full driving review. Alright, so didn't do a cold start, totally forgot to do it, but fuck it. I mean, it's not very loud anyways. So let's get on to the actual review of my Jeep Trackhawk. So initial thoughts, like when I went into the dealership, I swear to God, I was not looking to buy it. I really wasn't. And I know it sounds stupid, but I really wasn't. I was going to make a video on why I didn't think the Jeep Trackhawk was all that, and then you see it in person and it's a little different. And that was the biggest thing for me, is I don't know if pictures actually do it justice. I think in pictures it looks a lot more stock than it actually is. And when I saw it in person, I was like, fuck, that shit's so nice, especially with like the black. I really love black cars, but they were a bitch to keep clean, and that's why when I was gonna buy it, I was like, all right, I gotta expel it and coat it, and that way my life will be good. And you know, I'll probably wrap it probably down the road anyways, so I guess it doesn't even matter. But you know, I wanted the paint to be really nice, or protected, so that way it's nice forever, because the paint is really pretty on this. It's extremely sparkly, really, really pretty color. I'm not sure what the actual color is called. I'd have to look it up. But it's similar to the truck, Rachel's truck, which is a Ram 2500. Same kind of thing, has a really nice pearl, except this has a lot of gold in it. Really, really pretty color. My old Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT was white. I think they look really good in white. I'm glad this one was spec'd out with the black seats, because I'm not really a big fan of the cranberry color. Like the seat belts, like they're not actually red. It's more of like a cranberry, really, really dark, almost like a maroon more than a red. And I don't really like that too much. On the seat belts, it looks okay. It looks good with the black. I'm just not a fan of that actual color on the inside. I wish they would have went with red, like in the red Vapor Edition, or the Vapor Editions, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just had the red inlays, there was red all over. Those looked really good, and I love that. And I think they should have just done red. Like if you do red leather, just do red leather like everybody else. I'm just not a real big fan of the of that color of the seat. But the leather, really, really soft. I wanted to get leather. I had the Alcantara, like I said before, with the leather, and I really wanted all leather. My brother has all leather in his Hellcat. It just, the way it smells, the way it just feels luxurious. And in a car that has 707 horsepower, that's pretty awesome. So if you guys want to know how much I paid, it was $100,000 and like $110. So I mean, it's an expensive car. This is the most expensive car I ever bought. I didn't think I'd ever be buying this, and you know, I didn't pay for this with YouTube money or anything like that. Like, I'm definitely not to that level. That'd be cool if I ever get there, but to me, it's not a big deal. I have a great job. I own businesses, and I love what I do every day, so it's not a big deal to me. So I didn't pay for this with YouTube money. This is hard work right here. Not saying YouTube's not hard work, but it's just different. So I did trade in my Jeep Wrangler, which was a 2013. It was the first car I ever bought brand new. I was a senior in college, and I bought it basically to make sure that I keep my shit together. Otherwise, someone's going to come take that car away if I don't make the payments. And I kind of recommend that to people, is to buy a car, not that's like out of your price range or something like that, but buy a car, that way you have to make a payment every month and you got to stick to it. Kind of helped me get in check, and I thought I'd never sell that vehicle, but you know, I went off-roading my brother to Moab. It was awesome. I had a great time, but it really fucked my Jeep up. My Jeep had about 45,000 miles when we went. It had about 35,000 miles on the lift, on the tires and all that stuff, and it definitely wore that shit out because I needed some definitely. Is that Branson? Nope, that's an old lady. Never mind. My buddy has one of those Cadillacs, the little V's, and it's funny because it's either people who have them souped up or old ladies who drive them. So shout out to Branson. But anyway, so I was about to drop probably $15,000 to the Jeep. I wanted to line exit. I wanted to redo the whole suspension, put 37s. I made a whole video on what I wanted to do. New bumpers. I mean, basically take the Jeep and then make it insane, like an insane off-road vehicle. But you know, I just don't have time to go off-roading, and I don't know, I didn't really want to drop 15 grand into a Wrangler. So I was like, well, if the dealership gives me what I want, which my Jeep, they gave me a lot. I mean, I'm not kidding. They gave me a lot for it, and I would love for you to guess how much they gave me. My Jeep Wrangler had 50,000 miles on it, and I bet you won't guess how much they gave me for it. So my payment on this is actually not too bad, and that'll be a separate video. So yeah, here we are, Jeep Trackhawk. So what do I think? It's comfortable, it's smooth, it's great. I have 162 miles on it because I haven't drove very much, honestly, because one, I live in a small city. Two, it was getting coated and expelled and window tint, all that crap at the same time. So it was, I didn't have it for probably maybe 16 or 18 days total. So I didn't really get to drive it. But now it's protected, now I don't have to worry about it. I can easily wash it. Just gotta buy some car care products for it and be good to go. I love the new Uconnect update. It's great. It's very smooth. I love the colors on it. One thing that I really like is when you turn on the car, it says supercharged. And I know it's probably stupid, but it's just that little thing that you get. What else? Like, I don't know, it's just really nicely put together. And I did this when I said the same thing when I went and looked at the Demon, the first one that got delivered in Amarillo. The fit and finish of FCA's products lately is really, really good. David went and looked at the new JL, and it's same thing. It's just everything looks really nice. It looks like Dodge really got their shit together, or FCA, whatever, same thing. It just looks really good. It looks like I should be in a, I don't know, BMW or Mercedes or something like that. It's just really well put together. I don't know, we got a suede roof. It's I don't know, it just feels luxurious. Like, the seats are super soft, they're comfortable, they hug you. The steering wheel feels very racy. And when you drive the car normally, it's a normal Jeep. And that's what I love about the Hellcats, is my mom can drive, even mine souped up or David souped up. My mom or Rachel or whatever can go in my Hellcat, drive it normally, and they would never even know that it has, you know, my car's got 840 horsepower. You'd never even know. Same thing with this. If you don't get on it, you would just think, oh, this is just a really nice Jeep SRT. But let me hold on to this. When you want to get on it, you can get on it. And that's all-wheel drive power. That's not rear-wheel drive. And to be quite honest, I'm actually glad Hellcats aren't all-wheel drive, because I feel like people would be killing themselves. I mean, this thing kicks your ass into the seat. It's crazy how much power. I think this puts down like 610 or 615 to the ground, and it's insane how much power, like what all-wheel drive feels like. All-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive, it's two totally different things. This thing hooks up immediately and it'll just go. Versus rear-wheel drive, in my car you need to be going like 70 for it to hook. Because if I floor it right off the gate, but this you can floor it right off the gate, nothing. One thing that's really big difference between my old SRT and this is the transmission is totally different. There was this weird thing where you would be driving, and as soon as it would downshift from fifth to fourth, there would be like this jerk. And I don't know if any other SRT, I've read up on it, and some people did it, some people didn't. I don't know. And it was the most fucking annoying thing, and I don't know what the deal was. But this transmission is so smooth. It's insane. I would argue that this transmission is smoother than the Hellcats. And I know that they had to really beef up the transmission in the drivetrain, because this is all-wheel drive. And I would be really curious to see how much power that T-case can actually hold. And I know somebody out there is going to test that. That sure as hell is not going to be me. What else? I mean, obviously, it's fast. But the way it hooks up, like, it's just hard to explain. I remember when we first got it, and I told Rachel, like, just slam it. And my head goes, bing! Just like that. I mean, it's insane. I can't wait to take this to the track. Yes, for all of you guys who are probably wondering, I am going to take this to the track. I am going to race it. I am going to get drag radials for all 4 tires. And if I can find some 18-inch wheels for this, I will be racing it with some 18s, because that'd be sick. So, yeah, what else? I don't know. It's just really fucking nice. And I know you're saying, well, yeah, it was $100,000. It should be nice. It's just, I don't know, man. It's great. It's got the giant sunroof. It's got, Alcantara there and Alcantara there and leather there and this and that. It's got heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, all that good stuff. It's quiet, though. And for people like myself, probably big truck car reviews, or what is it? You guys know who I'm talking about. Dude's fucking hilarious. But or tall guy car reviews. People like us three and Rachel. We want it loud. I want to hear the supercharger whine. I want to hear the exhaust, and they really tone this down. So I am going to be doing a muffler delete and probably some other stuff to the exhaust. So shh, don't tell anybody. But you guys got to see the muffler on this thing. It's like a suitcase. Somebody took a picture of it. It's like a suitcase. And then I'll show you when I do the mod, but they actually put a silencer on the air intake so that the supercharger whine is not very loud. You can kind of hear it, but not really. So those are a couple things that but I understand who you're selling it to. There's the very small percentage of people like myself want shit to be really loud. What else, man? Stereo system is insane. I'm a huge fan of the Harman Kardon system, and actually the Charger, the Challenger, every Harman Kardon sound system. Geez, say that 10 times fast. That I've had. I really like the way it sounds, but I like really bassy music. Some people who listen to rock maybe not like that, or country or whatever. I really like it. It's very bassy, and that's the type of music that I listen to anyways. What else? The rear end I really like the rear bumper. I mean, you got quad exhaust or black tipped. It's nice. It's decently aggressive from the back. I just wish it came with a different hood. I mean, realistically, that's about it. The wheels have grown on me a little bit, and I'm trying to think, what else. But I really do love this vehicle. I loved my Jeep SRT that I had. It was one of my favorite vehicles I've ever had. And, I did a lot of stuff to it, but I didn't want to put a Pro Charger on it or twin turbo it or supercharge it or whatever else. So I just, I was like, well, we'll get rid of it, and maybe if they come out with the Trackhawk, maybe we'll get one. And here we are, a couple years later, and we have a Trackhawk. So I'm just very blessed to be able to like have the things that I can go buy the things that I want to go buy. Yes, I work extremely, extremely hard, and I work 6 days a week at least, sometimes 7. But, I wouldn't be able to do it without all my clients or people supporting my clothing brand or just supporting me in general. And I'm very grateful and thankful for that. So, but it takes time. There was a time in my life where I didn't even have a car. I had to borrow a car. There was a time in my life where I had to collect cans just so I could have gas to make it to work. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm just some rich kid or some spoiled kid. Like, I worked for all my shit, and I'm very grateful for all the stuff that I have. And it would be cool if YouTube eventually took off and paid for stuff, but I don't really care. I don't do YouTube for the money. I do YouTube just because it's fun and I really enjoy it. So would I recommend this vehicle to everyone? If you can afford it, yeah, and you want 700 horsepower in probably the most practical car you can buy from FCA, yeah, I would. Absolutely. This would be perfect for, the guy who's got a couple kids and his wife is like, you cannot buy a Hellcat. And he's like, well, what if we get a Jeep Grand Cherokee? And he just doesn't tell his wife that, hey, I bought a Trackhawk. This is the fastest SUV in the world. It's crazy. It's awesome. I think it's great. I own some of the fastest cars, ever made in my garage, and I think that's really cool. So I love it though, and I'm really excited to put some more miles on it. I'm gonna start driving this every day now that I have it back. So this is gonna be my daily driver, while the Charger gets a lot of stuff done to it because I'm trying to go deep into the 9s this year, and I want to do full interior on my Charger still. I don't want to take any interior stuff out. I want to be a full interior show car / race car, and that should be a lot of fun. So we got a lot of videos coming. I'm really excited to get the Demon. I can't wait. I check every day. I'm like, oh my god, is it built yet? Is it built yet? My VIN number took I don't even know how many months to get. So very exciting stuff going down, and yeah, so that's my review of the Trackhawk. I've got a bunch of videos planned already. I've just been behind on it. We just bought our first house, and that took a lot more time than I thought. Got to give a huge shout out to my buddy John, who helped me install all the TVs and all the light fixtures and all that good stuff, and we've just been working on that. So now it's back to the grind, making YouTube videos. I'll try and crank them out every day if I can, at least 5-6 days a week. And I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's always awesome to see people from different states or countries say what's up to me and support the channel and support me. I think it's awesome. So there's my Trackhawk review. Highly recommended. This is probably going to be my favorite vehicle, probably. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys got any ideas of what do you think I should do to it, make sure you guys comment below. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Comment below also if you're new, so that way I can say what's up to you. Thank you guys for watching today's video. My name is Kevin Van Voris. This is my Trackhawk, and I'm out this bitch.